What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey Canning. I'm an independent marketing strategist based in Colorado, and I primarily work with service-based businesses to help them increase the amount of traffic they're getting to their website, generate more leads online, and ultimately sign their ideal clients. In today's video, I wanted to give you a quick overview of how I am using this game-changing AI tool called Opus Clip. And this video is going to be super helpful for anyone who has a long form content vehicle. So that could be YouTube videos or that could be podcasts, whether solo or guest driven. The reason why Opus Clip has been such a game changer is that before, if I wanted to make short form clips primarily for LinkedIn, then what I needed to do is after editing out a video, I needed to go through the entire video again and manually clip out anywhere between 30 to 60 to 90 second clips that I thought were good, and then write up a quick post for that, and then ultimately schedule that on my LinkedIn account. But with Opus Clip, all I need to do now is drop a link, and then it automatically finds, based on AI and reading the transcript that it generates and everything, then it automatically finds what it believes are going to be the best clips, and it adds captions, and it adds some other effects that we'll be looking at very shortly. The main benefit now is that I'm able to post at least 5 times per week, so every weekday on LinkedIn, and it's probably taking me about 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so to schedule out those posts a week in advance. I gotta say, I think Opus Clip is the most game-changing AI tool I've used so far, even more than ChatGPT, I would argue, although it's very close. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm using it in a second, but before we get into that, we got to take care of the housekeeping. So if you're interested in branding, web design, and digital marketing, and you're looking for the latest tools, tactics, and strategies you can use to increase the results you're seeing from your company's online marketing efforts, then definitely subscribe to my channel because I'm putting out at least one video per week going over those topics. Whether you're an in-house marketing director or an entrepreneur, you're not going to miss any of these videos I'm putting out. With the housekeeping now out of the way, I'm going to share my screen and break down exactly how I'm using Opus Clip so you can get some insights into how it may be able to benefit your company as well. So now we're looking at the Opus Clip homepage, which I just wanted to show you so you can quickly visualize everything I'm talking about. Now, again, it's an AI tool powered by OpenAI, which I think has, definitely one of the best AI models out there at the moment. And basically, as I said, you can either upload a file or drop a link and get your clips. And as you can see here, there are a variety of different formats. So if you have a podcast, you could have the widescreen look, you could have the stacked on top look, you could have the solo look, etc. You can see there's tons of huge brands using this. I'm sure you can recognize some of these influencers, we'll call them for lack of a better term at the moment. And then you can see you can use this for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, which I'm not a fan of and I will never be on for a variety of different reasons, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, LinkedIn, and then Snapchat as well. I'm only using it for LinkedIn at the moment, but I might eventually expand to YouTube Shorts. We will see. And I'm sure, honestly, if you're on social media, you probably recognize these captions because that's been like the trademark look of it. As you can see here, there's a bunch of different features. So let's just go over right now. One, instead of manually needing to, find exactly the clips you're looking for, their AI algorithm will just find it for you based on whatever they think is going to be the most viral. So it basically scores it, as you can see here, by virality. One feature that's very cool as well is that they're rolling out B-roll. So the AI algorithm will take stock footage and put that over what you're talking. So that kind of just TikTokifies it, I would say. It makes it a bit more engaging. They're also adding in AI generated video, which is going to be very cool, but that's in beta right now. And then again, they have dynamic layouts. So basically all the different social platforms have different aspect ratios that they want you to use. So Instagram and Snapchat, it's like that very vertical video. YouTube Shorts, same thing. But then, for example, LinkedIn is like square. And then for other platforms, they much want you to go with the widescreen look. Also, you can see here they have a bunch of features in terms of like a team workspace, social media scheduler, which I don't use. I use Buffer, which is just fine for my needs. You can export to Adobe Premiere Pro if you want to take the editing further. Again, various different aspect ratios like I talked about. And then you can also save multiple brand templates. So I have one for YouTube Shorts if I wanted to do that. I have one for LinkedIn, which is what I primarily post on anyway. And then you can also add custom fonts and music and stuff like that. They do give you a lot of editing tools, as you can see here. Now I'm logged into my Opus Clip dashboard, and you can see here, again, it's very simple. You just need to drop a YouTube link or upload a file. Again, it's really only good for talking head style videos or videos where there's a lot of talking, and it'll generate a transcript off that. And then based on the transcript, it's going to cut out the clips. So it's not great for like vlogs or anything like that, where there's not going to be a whole lot of talking at certain points. So you can see here, these are all the videos I put out recently that I plugged into Opus Clip. So a lot of these I've just been going back towards and finding because I haven't started using this until a month or two ago. So I've got like 20 quality videos I could probably use as well. But for example, this was like a 20-minute video I made recently at the start of the year. And you can see basically it'll take out all these clips. And then you can see from this 120-minute video I made, we have literally 18 clips right here. You have to give us some parameters in terms of what clip length and what template you want to put into the aspect ratio. In this example, I told it to either do 30 to 60 second videos or 60 to 90 second videos, which is good for LinkedIn. Let's just look at the first clip here and see what I clipped out. I'm probably going to speed this up as well just for sake of time.
Strategy. To give you a bit of a visual analogy, you can essentially think of your company's website as the sun, and then all the different marketing channels it might be pursuing, whether SEO, paid traffic, email marketing, content production, etc. You can think of that as the planets in the solar system that revolve around the sun. And while you may have different marketing strategies,
glad to hear my astronomy class in college has really been paying off dividends in my business career.
Everything is coming back to the center, which is the website, the foundation of your entire online marketing strategy. And that is why it's so important, no matter what you're doing online, to have a really great website that's going to have great design and be optimized for everything you're going to be doing marketing wise. Last point on this topic, having a great...
All right, so right there, that could be the clip. It looks like it's going to keep going. If I wanted to edit it though, what I love is that it gives you the transcript. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way back. I wish you could go all the way back because sometimes in my experience, I would need to go further back for this clip to make sense. But you can, I think it's fine to start. If I wanted to edit the end like there, I probably would edit it out as well. They also, again, have different designs. So for example, we could have the portrait design for TikTok, Reels, Shorts, etc. We could have the landscape design. So I only use this on LinkedIn when there's like B-roll or I'm sharing my screen, and otherwise if I were to use a squared format, it's going to get cut off. It's also good for Instagram posts in the feed as well. And then yeah, you can also do the squared post, which is what I've done by default here. So what I really love is that these captions are super engaging. So when I use Descript, the captions are a little generic looking, which I'm not too crazy about. You can also add emojis to the captions as well, which is cool. And then you can also get a bunch of different styles as well. And you can change the colors you're using as well. So I like this like neon blue. I guess that's my brand, you could say. So I put that in as well. Bunch of different design effects as well, what fonts you're using, etc. So you really do have a lot of value out of that. And then you can also have this B-roll image. So let's see, you could also add some B-roll. Probably take a little while to add, but the B-roll will help you TikTokify it. So this way, in order to catch people's attention more, if you have some B-roll that kind of goes along with what you're talking about and further substantiates, that can be very helpful as well. So now we have the B-roll effect. Let's see what it's done. This is still a hit or miss in my opinion, but let's see what it looks like.
That revolve around the sun. And while you may have different marketing strategies out here trying to attract traffic and all that type of stuff, ultimately everything is coming back to the center, which is the website, the foundation of your entire online marketing strategy. And that is why it's so important, no matter what you're doing online, to have a really great website that's going to have great design and be optimized for everything you're going to be doing marketing wise. Last point on this topic, having a great website that features great design, great copy, and a solid technical infrastructure is going to be when it comes to SEO. The technical infrastructure of your website.
All right, so as you can see there, it's a little hit or miss. I'm not exactly sure why the boat was needed right there. Regardless, as you can see here, we've got 18 clips. Some of them need some editing, but honestly, takes me maybe a minute or so to edit them to make sure that it starts and gets cut off right when I want them. And then, as you can see here, so these are some more videos I have here. Basically, as you can see here, this is like a 15-minute video. Out of this 15-minute video, we got 13 clips or so. So basically what I do is I will just edit these to wherever I think they're good. Then I download them. So I hit download, and then I go into Buffer, which is what I'm using for social media to schedule these posts out on LinkedIn. And as you can see here, when we go to April, these are all the videos I have scheduled out. I gotta say, it maybe took me an hour or so to schedule all these videos out. I'm going to work on, adding some posts for the weekend and stuff soon right after this. But you can see here, all I do is I take the video, as you can see here. So sometimes when it's like a transition, that's why it's like that.
Things off, let's just go over what exactly Webflow is so that we...
Yeah, basically that's the video. And then I just type up this post description. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer. It just depends how I feel, but it's just very stream of consciousness. I read it up, I schedule, etc. But honestly, I would say to build out this entire month of social content, it took me maybe an hour. Whereas before, if I were to do this with Descript, just manually going into any video editing tool and editing this content out myself, probably would take me, I would say it probably would have taken me 3 to 4 hours. And honestly, it would be something I'd be looking to outsource to someone else to handle. But now with Opus Clip, and let's look at the pricing real quick. They currently have a discounted sale. So I'm on the Pro plan, $10 a month, $120 a year. That's how much I would have to be paying a freelancer probably per month if I wanted them to edit all the short form content for me. And now I'm getting it basically automatic for a year. So total game changer. I will link a sign up link as well. I don't know if it's going to be affiliate or not as of the time I'm recording this. Basically where if you want to try out Opus Clip yourself, you might get some benefits for using my link, and I will as well. So yeah, Opus Clip, total game changer. They've got a bunch of like resources here to learn more about how to use it and stuff. A bunch of customer stories. As you can see here, tons of big names. Alex Hermosi, Scott Galloway, all these types of people are using Opus Clip, or their people are using Opus Clip. And yeah, it's just a total game changer. Highly recommended. Honestly, without this tool, I wouldn't be posting anywhere near as much as I'm used posting on LinkedIn, but now it's been super easy. And yeah, I'm a pretty big advocate for Opus Clip as of this moment, because again, if you have a long form content vehicle, either a YouTube show or a podcast, basically you can be posting on whatever social media platform you want every single day in perpetuity going forward because of a tool like this. All right, guys, so that is the video today. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. If you have a long form content vehicle, like I said, podcasts or videos primarily, I highly recommend getting on Opus Clip. The main value proposition in my mind is that for an extra half hour or hour of work per week, you can basically have a social media strategy that's on autopilot, because all the content you need to post is going to be automatically generated by this tool. And honestly, I would say that it is imperative that you invest in short form content. This is something I was not saying 1 to 2 years ago to clients, but with the rise of TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, your prospective clients now more than ever want to engage with short form content. And honestly, I think it's a lot easier to build awareness and start providing value to people, because all you're asking for is 60 or 90 seconds or so of their time versus a YouTube video, which might be like 15 minutes or so. And lastly, I'm all about finding high leverage ways where you can get more out of your current marketing efforts for as little effort as possible. So that is another reason why I think Opus Clip is a game changer, because if you're already spending the time to put out YouTube videos or podcasts, then with a tool like Opus Clip, and there's other competitors on the market, but Opus Clip is by far the most popular. Basically, you can just be posting on social media every single day on multiple different platforms and really expanding the reach of your online audience. So highly recommend Opus Clip. If you have any questions about how to use it or questions on how I'm using it, drop a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, hope you got some value out of it. If you want to see a lot of the short form content I'm putting out, then definitely follow me on LinkedIn. I will link my profile below as well. I'm putting out pretty much one video per day, all because of Opus Clip, as well as some other native short form content that I record separately. So you're not going to want to miss any of that if you want some bite-sized marketing advice. Until next time, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, leave a comment, like, share it with your friends, share it with your professional network. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.